we're here for Rhapsody. This is really about imagination, which is the theme of USDAN this summer. I mean, I would say it's probably the theme of USDAN every summer, but it's made explicit. Rhapsody is also, if you go back to the ancient Greeks definition, it's songs stitched together. So really what we're doing is stitching together songs across disciplines, and these are visual songs, these are oral songs, these are written songs. And so this has been the point of departure for an adventure with a creative writing class, a visual art class, and the music composition class.
My name is Kate.
And I'm Ollie.
And we are the visual artists from A6 Painting and Drawing. Our process began as a whole group with creative writing, music composition, and the Knights. As a group, we discussed ideas and created work inspired by the Knights' performance of Rhapsody in Blue by Gershwin. Each class took turns sharing their work with the whole group and responding to what they felt as they created their piece. I drew Mario first because I really liked the movement in the viola, and then I drew Blair on the piano because he picked up his hand, and I thought that was really interesting. He only needed one hand for that part.
I drew Lizzie getting the bass ready and everything, and then I tried to get the movements in, so I would smudge and then redraw every time they showed any kind of movement, even if it was just subtle, like if they were glancing a different way, I would change the position of the head, and I just tried to capture the feeling of the music with the lines and the smudging and all the mark making and stuff.
But I guess maybe a little more forte, not too much though, but I'm
Just a little more.
for a more a grand kind of
Are you
approach,
talking
like
about
an
for all the
overall
strings?
master
For all
of
the
the
strings,
idea.
yeah.
It's like if Copeland knew what the drive-thru was like. You know?
This is also my first. It's called Rhapsody and Nachos because nachos are really yummy, And I had that in mind while I was writing this song. And you should, while you're listening to this song, you should think about that nachos are yummy.
Thank you very much. Hello, my name is George Soklow. I'm 11 years old, and my piece is called Elegy for the Loss of Compassion. In September, it marks my grandmother Blanche is unveiling in Jews, and she sadly passed away. And in this piece, I show both musical and narrative explanations in chronological order of her life.
Hello, everyone. I made this piece while listening to Rhapsody Blue by wonderful musicians. It's a piece, as I'm sure you know, based off of the sounds of New York City. And while I was listening to it, I recognize these things, but since I'm from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, there are some sounds that aren't necessarily in the piece that I decided that I'd like to add. So this is what I'd add to Rhapsody Blue. A long, bellowing note of sax. Deep as the shout of the man behind the bodega counter, voice whistling through a crowded store. Finally, a long stretch of silence to tuck in the restless city after a never-ending day, peace and quiet to hold those whose constant steps mold our streets into shape. Quiet for the ones with screaming minds. Silence for our city. Thank you.
Thank you.